CBS, Young and the Restless Saturdays, for the 29th of August, 2026. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing, right this exact second. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this, now. Welcome back to the channel, besties. On this beautiful but utterly chaotic Friday, I am filming this while running errands because the tea is scalding. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw what just went down in Genoa City, and I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of these people. We are not just watching a show anymore, we are straight up living in a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical and everyone has completely lost their grip on reality. I am personally offended by what Victor Newman just did, and I am totally living for the absolute cinematic mayhem of it all. My soul has actually left my body. Send help, because I cannot process the level of unhinged behavior that just graced our screens for this Friday, August 28th episode. It is giving major, I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now, so buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy, chaotic ride. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Let me set the scene before I completely spontaneously combust. We need to talk about Phyllis Summers. Bestie, be for real right now. Phyllis is straight up spiraling into a paranoid frenzy, and honestly, I get it. But also, she is doing the absolute most. She is basically having a total meltdown because Matt Clark has vanished without a trace. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Matt is gone. His phone is going straight to voicemail, and Phyllis is genuinely convinced that the Newman family has scooped him up and locked him in a dungeon somewhere. She is running around town like a chicken with its head cut off, demanding answers. She already crashed the GCAC to scream at Adam and Kane, which is honestly so unhinged, and Adam just smugly denied knowing anything. So, what does our chaotic redhead do next? She marches her designer heels straight over to Victor Newman. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, and don't even get me started on the vibes. The aesthetic of Victor's office when Phyllis walks in is just pure villainy. The lighting was giving me major Godfather energy, with these harsh shadows that just make Victor look like an absolute menace. There was this weird background noise, like the ticking of a grandfather clock, or maybe just the sound of my own heart palpitating, that made the whole scene feel so eerie. It was legit like watching a lamb walk into a lion's den, except the lamb is Phyllis, and she's ready to bite. But wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Phyllis confronts Victor, and she is demanding to know where Matt is. She is throwing accusations. She is flailing. She is basically begging for a crumb of truth. And Victor? Oh my god, Victor is a menace to society. Victor Newman is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. He doesn't yell. He doesn't deny it. He doesn't confirm it. He just sits there playing the most dangerous, twisted mind games I have ever witnessed. He heavily implies that he is the mastermind behind Matt's disappearance, letting Phyllis believe the absolute worst. He is feeding her paranoia with a silver spoon, and he is loving every single second of it. You can genuinely see the amusement in his eyes as Phyllis completely unravels in front of him. He is playing 4D chess, while Phyllis is playing checkers in a hurricane. Victor loves nothing more than a psychological torture session, and he is serving it up on a silver platter. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about how smug he looked. He wants her to think he has Matt chained to a wall just to watch her squirm. And Phyllis totally falls for it. She takes the bait, hook, line, and sinker. She leaves that confrontation looking like she has seen a ghost, completely convinced that Victor has eliminated Matt from the face of the earth. The sheer cinematic drama of her face falling, her eyes widening with pure terror. It was a masterclass in soap opera devastation. I was screaming at my screen, Phyllis, don't let him win. He's playing you. But she is so blinded by her own desperation and her weird attachment to Matt that she can't see the forest for the trees. She is genuinely convinced Matt is a goner, and her entire world is collapsing. I mean, she gave the guy a job, she slept with him, she basically tied her redemption arc to his, and now Victor is making her think it was all for nothing. It is a tragedy of epic proportions, and I am eating it up with a spoon. But wait, stop what you are doing, because here is the twist that literally sent me into orbit. Matt Clark is not dead. He is not in Victor's basement. He is not tied up in a warehouse. Matt Clark is alive, well, and currently chilling at the local jail. Yes, you heard me right. The local jail. And who is he visiting? Oh, just the most terrifying, unhinged, violently delusional woman to ever set foot in Genoa City. Patty Williams. I am deceased. Wrap me in a blanket and bury me, because I cannot handle this revelation. Matt Clark is visiting Patty Williams in jail, and the implications are so massive that my brain is physically short-circuiting. Let's just pause and talk about the jail aesthetic for a second, because the fluorescent lighting in that visitation room was giving me a migraine, but it also made Patty look completely terrifying. Her hair was a mess, her eyes were wild, and she was sitting there like a spider waiting for a fly. And in walks Matt Clark, looking entirely too calm for a man who is supposed to be missing. Why is he there? What is his ulterior motive? Because we all know Matt Clark does not do anything out of the goodness of his heart. He doesn't just pop into a maximum security facility to say hi to an old pal. He is brewing something toxic, and I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Think about the lore here, besties. Patty Williams is a certified nightmare. This is the woman who poisoned Summer Newman. This is the woman who shot Jack Abbott. This is the woman who, just recently, teamed up with that creepy doctor, Markham, to kidnap Ashley's daughter Abby and baby Dominic. She is a menace. She is currently blackmailing Jack for sex while playing games with Diane's sanity. And Matt Clark, who has his own laundry list of crimes against the Newman family, is sitting across from her. If these two team up, Genoa City is going to burn to the ground. I am genuinely terrified of what they are plotting. Are they going to share secrets? Is Matt going to help her escape? Is Patty going to give Matt the ultimate leverage against Victor? The possibilities are endless, and every single one of them is a straight-up disaster. I am manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way this meeting ends peacefully. Matt is playing his own game, completely separate from Victor's mind games with Phyllis. I'd intentionally went off the grid. He intentionally let his phone go to voicemail. He wanted Phyllis to freak out. He wanted Victor to think he had the upper hand. Matt is orchestrating a massive misdirection so he can slither into the jail and strike a deal with Patty. It is brilliant, it is evil, and it is honestly so unhinged that I have to respect the hustle. He is playing Phyllis like a fiddle, and she has no idea that the man she is crying over is currently plotting with the most dangerous woman in town. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, the betrayal Phyllis is going to feel when she finds out Matt isn't a victim, but an active predator working with Patty, it is going to break her. She is going to snap. We are going to see Hurricane Phyllis tear through that town like never before. And Victor? Victor is going to look like a fool when he realizes Matt slipped right through his fingers to collude with the woman who caused his family so much pain. The fallout is going to be biblical. I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. This is why we watch, people. This is the high-octane drama that fuels my entire existence. But wait, we have to pivot, because my emotional capacity is maxed out and we need a palate cleanser. Let's talk about Jack and Diane Abbott. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but the contrast between the dark, grimy jail cell with Patty and Matt and the absolute luxury of Jack and Diane's storyline is giving me whiplash. Jack and Diane are officially fleeing Genoa City for a romantic getaway, and honestly, good for them. They are packing their designer bags, leaving the corporate warfare behind, and getting the heck out of Dodge. And they genuinely deserve it. Let's be real, Jack and Diane have been through the absolute ringer lately. Diane was ambushed and kidnapped by Dr. Markham, held hostage in a padded room, and psychologically tortured. Jack was stabbed, blackmailed by Patty, and has been dealing with Billy's insane Chancellor takeover obsession. Their marriage has been tested, stretched, and nearly broken by all the trauma. So the fact that they are finally taking a step back to just breathe and be together, it is the self-care we all desperately needed to see. They are escaping the madness to make up for lost time, and the spoilers are promising some seriously steamy, romantic moments between the two of them. I can already picture the vibes. A luxurious resort, champagne on ice, Diane wearing some fabulous silk robe, while Jack looks at her like she is the only woman in the world. It is going to be so romantic, and it is the perfect counterbalance to the absolute chaos happening back home. They need to reconnect. They need to remember why they fought so hard to be together in the first place. Because the minute they get back to Genoa City, They are going to have to deal with Billy's corporate war, Kyle and Victoria's highly inappropriate office romance, which is honestly so unhinged, and whatever demonic plot Patty and Matt are cooking up. So yes, Jack and Diane, take your vacation. Turn off your phones. Do not look at the news. Just enjoy the peace while it lasts, because the storm is brewing. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. I just cannot stop thinking about Phyllis crying in Victor's office, while Matt is scheming with Patty. The juxtaposition is cinematic gold. The writers are feeding us so well right now. I am genuinely so invested in this that it has become my entire personality. I am going to be analyzing every single frame of this episode for the next week. What did Matt whisper to Patty? What was the look in Victor's eyes when Phyllis broke down? What swimsuit is Diane packing for her trip? These are the questions that keep me up at 3 a.m., staring at my ceiling, physically vibrating with anticipation. I need everyone in the comments to validate my freakout right now. Tell me I am not the only one who had to pause the TV and scream into a pillow. Tell me you are also hyperventilating over the Matt and Patty alliance. We are a support group at this point, besties, because Genoa City is testing our sanity. I am going to go finish my errands, probably buy an iced coffee to calm my nerves, and then re-watch the entire episode because I am officially obsessed. Stay tuned, stay chaotic, and remember, trust no one, especially not Victor Newman.